Everybody has a podcast.
Yeah, now. Welcome in to the show, everybody. A good weekend, good week, good weekend, and week 0 was what happened last weekend. College football is upon us. Week 1 starting up this weekend, folks. Lots of excitement in the air.
Jay Wiggy, take out the trash.
Monday night and week 1 kicks off this Saturday. Preseason NFL. Has preseason NFL come to an end? Is it 4 weeks or is it 3 weeks? I think we got one more week of
Yeah, I think
preseason,
there's
right?
one more. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one more week of preseason, but the games have actually been good, showing spots of brilliance for some of these young guys, showing some lack of brilliance for others. Uh, it's been fun. It's a great weekend. A little bit of rain, but I think that's going away and ushering in some better weather. It felt pretty good outside today, much better than it has. I got to see Grant Mills, LD. No big Moosty, though. He must have been on a date, from what I understand. We'll get into that later. Grant Mills, besides, yeah, we're going to have our own gossip column on this show where we just talk about our homies and what they do. We ain't listening to that shit anymore. Grant Mills, good to see you. But other than that, how was your weekend? Anything exciting happening? What's going on with you?
It's a good weekend, not too bad. Got some rest. Klaus and
Yeah,
I fixed the static problem in the studio. It's
sweet.
all taken care of. So, yay, y'all. What about you?
Yeah, good weekend, man. Some early football games, man. The ones that were on were pretty okay. NFL actually looked pretty good. Like I said, it was fun to see guys that were in the Heisman race or some of the top collegiate athletes this past season perform in preseason. Cam Scatterbo didn't really do too much, but always liked watching him at Arizona State. Milrow, I went back on that game. It came on again. It's same old right now. He's young. He's got a cannon for an arm. I think he'll be good. I think he just needs time to develop. And pick'ems this week. We'll have those later. They were very disappointing for the pros. And NCAA, we did a little better. So first full week, man. There's a slate of games coming out this weekend for college football. And I'll tell you one thing, because I went through them earlier. I picked 5 that we're going to pick on. And you have about 5 really good games, and then you have about 22 that are lopsided as hell, but it's college football.
That's right, my friend. College football, nonetheless. We got our boy on the line.
Real trap shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait, yeah. Be watching all day now.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it will be good. I'm excited too, fellas. Did want to tell you I had sex with a girl this past weekend.
All right. Did you split her uprights?
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was so old. She went to the Virgin Mary's baby shower.
That's pretty obvious.
That's sacrilege, yeah.
Yo, baby. Tell you, preach at that one Sunday, folks. All right.
No.
Whoa, Jackie. Jack entered the studio. What up, Jack? What are you up to this Monday night?
What up, Jack?
Me and my rowdy friends are here for Monday night.
Oh, my
I'll be glad when we have some fucking Monday night football come on here soon. That'll be coming up.
Did you ever decide on what streaming service you're going to utilize this football season?
I mean, it was on Fubo. It just came back on.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah,
I had it on pause until August.
That's right.
This month, the 6th.
I'll see what I'm going to do. I did the YouTube 5-day trial. What up, Jack, in the chat? I did the YouTube TV 5-day trial to watch some this weekend. Canceled it today because this Saturday, I'm going to go to the contractor, see him. But after that, I'm going to have to make a decision, man. I kind of want to try that Sling Pass, but who knows, man? It's a cool idea. I just worry about the local channels. I don't know if you get the local channels airing on there. I do have an antenna for that.
Yeah, I mean, with Fubo, you do get the local. I stream the local channels because my antenna would never work right. I think I was getting a shitty one, but that's the exact reason I got Fubo is because they have the local channels. You can stream them.
How much is Fubo again?
Just depends on what package you get. So you got to go in there and look at it.
Okay. What package do you have?
I don't know, but it's like right at 100. It was. I had some extra shit on there. I don't know. I might go back and look at it. But
Okay.
True that, folks. Let's see. We got some people. We got the phone lines lighting up right now. Let's go ahead and get on out to the phones.
Get them.
See what the people are saying. Yeah, right now we got Harriet on line 1.
What up, Harriet?
Right, Harriet, to see what she's up to. Harriet.
This Harriet, baby. How y'all doing?
Hey, Harriet.
Harriet.
I'm great, baby. I can't wait for week 1. I'm so excited. How bad y'all think the Tide gonna whoop up on them nose? I think it's gonna be 34-0, baby. What's y'all's predictions? I'm gonna hang up and listen. Roll Tide. Love y'all.
Roll Tide. And, well, I mean, Alabama's obviously going to win. I don't know about a 34-0, but I'll say 21-7. What about you?
I think they're going to explode on offense. I think defense will settle in. If just say in typical Bama, usually they fill them out. Florida State goes up early. It'll be like 7-0 for like the first half of the first quarter. I'd say 31-17. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to fill out the players. They're going to rotate. Florida State had a 2-10 season last year, but that 2-10, man, in some of those games, they weren't that bad. They just didn't win. So it's still a terrible, at the end of the day, nobody remembers close. But I think they're going to be, I think they'll have a couple of punches in there, man. But I don't think it'll be decisive. 31-17, Bama.
Oh, that's kind of close.
Mine Bama 47-0, yeah.
Man, I'd love to see that.
I wish they still were winning like that.
I am glad for this opening week. I mean, this past week 0 is just a little bit of a taste. I felt like we're getting a little bit, but it's not quite the full
appetizer
tree, if you will. Yeah, appetizer, if you will. And oh man, so we're getting into the actual season coming up this week, and so that's gonna kick things off. Hopefully, and then the weather will cool down a little bit as well.
Yeah,
so.
And we got some man. We'll be next week, a week away from our annual hangout with the boys. We'll have a full. What is that? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So really, about 3 solid full days of Wednesday will be full for us traveling down there, and then Sunday, man, I'm in no hurry to get back. I'm off Monday. Shit, let's just stay another night. So, but we've got that covered, man. It's gonna be cool.
True that, my friend. I'm ready.
I am too.
Go ahead and go to Jerry in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Hey, boys. Hope this is ready. Week 1. I know we're ready, boy. We're ready to whoop some Syracuse tail. Let me tell you something.
Syracuse.
We also gonna whoop them.
Okay. Syracuse.
Syracuse.
What if they got whooped by Syracuse? I'd laugh so hard.
Ooh.
Jerry, you dumb bastard.
Hey, what up, Jack? First time here. Thanks for hopping in every Monday night, 9:30 in the Dirty. We're here, and we're welcome.
Who do you root for, Jack? You root for any teams? Are you a college football guy? NFL football guy? Anyway, they're gonna probably beat the fuck out of Syracuse, I think. But Syracuse is not a bad team.
Syracuse had that weird.
Actually wasn't that bad last year, was there?
No, they've had those weird seasons where they've upset Clemson a couple years back. I always mention that, but it makes me laugh because I'm not really a Clemson fan. They usually get some good players. They've produced some good ones in the past. I don't think that they're gonna. I think they'll be relatively competitive. They're going to lose. Let's just admit that. But they've also have to be, man. Did you see Syracuse's schedule? They play Tennessee. They play Clemson. They play Georgia Tech, who was really good last year. North Carolina with Belichick. They play Miami. They play Notre Dame. That's their big games. That's a tough-ass schedule.
Yeah, that is tough.
Yeah.
I remember when old Derek Schroeder was the quarterback over there. Kind of like, God, what was that? That fucker that played for the Saints for a little bit. I don't even know if he's still in the league anymore, but I think his name was like Peyton Willis. Maybe that might be wrong. That might have been a running back. I don't know, man.
Peyton Hillis, wasn't he the big old boy from Arkansas?
I think so. But this guy's name was Peyton something, maybe. I might be thinking he had a weird name, man, but he was like a Wildcat quarterback for the Saints. Recently, I think. I don't think he's with the team anymore, but he was playing behind it was Drew Brees. It was his last year, I think. And then after Drew, I forgot who took over for a minute. I know Jameson was there for a second.
I'm a Saints fan.
And yeah, I don't keep up with them too much. Oh, the Saints suck. Ohio State, okay. What is there? Have you peeped their schedule out this year? Is it bad?
They're starting off this week. That's one of my top 5 pick'ems we'll get into later. The Buckeyes, number 3 right now, at number 1 Texas to kick off the week. That's going to be the game of the week to me. Number 3 Ohio State at number 1 Texas. Arch Manning taking the helm over there. So, yeah, I think that's going to be a great one, man. Big game.
Action packed.
Yeah.
I am. I do. How do you think Arch is going to do, man? I think kind of think he's going to have a mid-range showing, but man, I mean, you got people saying even if he wasn't Arch Manning, he's still a boss. He's still,
Yeah, man. I mean, you still have to. You've got to be good. You can't just be from a certain lineage and expect to be that great. That rarely happens. But if you are that good as he's supposedly is, and all his highlights that he's had in the past, high school and some of the mop-up duty looks pretty good. You have the benefit of having all those quarterback in your family, all that lineage, all that money to make you be the best you can be. So I think he'll be good, man. I really do. Will he be the best of all time? I wouldn't go that far, but do I think he's going to be a good quarterback? I really do. And man, Sarkisian is just a fantastic coach. Yeah, I think he's going to do really well.
That'll be interesting. Only time will tell for that, folks. But that is something that we are looking forward to seeing. The next generation, Manning, the next generation. Let's see what he'll do. I have 6'4", 250.
Big old boy.
That's a big old boy. That's a quarterback. That's a good quarterback frame there.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. See what he does.
But a hoss.
He a bad boy. Well, hell, Peyton was 6'4", and I think Eli was 6'5". They were huge, but they're your prototypical NFL quarterback. I think Arch can run a little bit.
Yeah, he had some wheels. He showed it. He showed it before that he can run. He can move, man. He's like I said. I think he's going to do well. I was hoping when he was coming out of high school, he was going to check out Alabama. I didn't think that was realistically going to happen. I think that was a short list thing, but Texas to me made sense.
Now that's Cooper's kid, right?
Who was that? Yes, that's right. Yeah, Cooper kid. Because they always said Cooper was the best Manning, and then he got hurt, right? Or he had a issue.
I think so. I think he had some kind of back issue or something.
Yeah, some shit like that. Well,
yeah. That's rough. That's
rough.
rough and tough, but he'll be all right. He's a Manning. I got him.
Yeah, he makes a ton of money.
Making that money.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of new players this year, man. That's going to step up, show out. Bama, Ty Simpson, I think he's going to do really well. I'm trying to think of who the other. We need to go over. Maybe I'll do that shortly. Get our early Heisman list. We might have to do that after week 1, though. We need to see some of these kids and get their names.
That would be good. Let's see some games first. Let's get some shit going, man. Let's get some shit.
Set some expectations.
All right, we got Pierre from Paris, France, online on his international callers here at the show.
That bastard.
Bonjour, my fat American friends. I wanted to tell you that I was able to catch a few games. I saw the one in Dublin. Very good game. I was wondering how come Notre Dame was not playing in Dublin for the opening weekend. They should play Bama or something like that would be very good. What do you think? What do you think, my disgusting American friends? I'm curious as what you're thinking. And I will hang up and contemplate your answer. Thank you. Au revoir.
Oh man, you really need to go to English class, you French fuck. That would be cool, but these schedules are done like a long time in advance, I think, right? But actually, kind of would be cool if it was an actual. This is week 0, so but an actual opening weekend in Dublin with Notre Dame and maybe a prime time team like Bama or someone. I think that would be cool. You get I don't know how much about football American. They know so much out there. That would be a bigger draw than whatever. Who the Kansas State and Iowa State was it? So
yeah, Farmageddon.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I think that'd be cool. I haven't done that yet. I don't think they have. I don't fucking remember it.
I remember AJ McCarron was just talking this weekend and about this international play, and he talked about doing it. He didn't do it in college. Obviously, Alabama never entertained shit like that. I love that about Alabama, man, but I could see why people think it's boring. They're not going to do blackouts. They're not going to do whiteouts. They're not going to do international shit. It's strict tradition. I respect that, man. I like that, but I do think the international thing could be cool. I think there could be a demand for it. That said, AJ was talking about going over there for NFL games when they would do London for kickoff, shit like that. And he's like, man, I hated it. I fucking hated it. I don't know why it made me laugh so much, man. You would think he was going to say something like, oh, yeah, it was kind of cool seeing these places. Man, I fucking hated it.
Probably as a player, it wouldn't be that fun and time change and all that shit.
Yeah, you're dealing with a lot of shit, man. But I will say, he did make one point that I thought was pretty good. It does introduce it to a new audience, and at the end of the day, NFL, college, it's a business, and they want to make as much money as they can. And really, I mean, the money they make, it benefits, us as fans. They can do cooler shit, expand their audience, put out new whatever. So, yeah, I'm not against it if it benefits college football. Cool.
College football. son. All
What
right,
it
yeah,
do?
we got Raj on line 10.
Oh, Raj.
Hey, motherfucker, this is Raj. I hope you are doing very, very well, and I want to do... I'm mostly a pro guy. I love my Carolina Panthers, but I'm looking for a college team. I'm wondering, what are your suggestions? Who should I root for? Maybe UNC with Bill Belichick, or I think maybe the Alabama Crimson Tide, or possibly the Dogs. You've got the Georgia Bulldogs and lots of dresses. I'm wondering, what do you suggest? And I will hang up and listen to your suggestions. Thank you, fellows. You have a great, great week.
Raj, what okay? I don't know, man. If I was new to the game and I needed to pick a college team, hey, I don't know, man. Maybe someone easy, maybe or maybe someone is obscure, like a NIU or I don't know. Maybe not though, since you're new to it. Maybe you got to go for a primetime program.
I think it depends on what you're wanting, man. I mean, here's where I would go if I'm just getting into college football. I just want to pick a team. Region really doesn't matter. I think you want to pick somebody that's going to win here and there. It doesn't have to be an Ohio State and Alabama, things like that. Which one, unless you have some type of tie or generational fandom there, or you're in the state, man. Pick somebody that's not a blue blood. That's not that fun. I could think of a couple I think would be fun teams to root for, man. But they're going to get some wins. They're going to play some exciting games. Off the top of my head, you want to go SEC? Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin, man. They run a fun offense. They're going to win some big games. They have a good rivalry game, the Egg Bowl every year, man. I think that would be a team that I'd go for. Arizona State, another one. Lots of late night games. Cool place to go. Cheap tickets if you ever fly out there. Cool place to visit. Man, I'd love to throw in a third one. Who would you have as a good third? Would you agree with those two?
Yeah, I think they're fun teams.
I think fun mid-tier teams that you're not going to get. You'll have fun with them, man. Are they going to win a championship? Maybe conference. It's possible. I mean, probably win a bowl game.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, yeah, I mean, you could pick someone like, well, I don't know. You could go for like a Florida State, which has had success in the past, but kind of
Yeah.
on the rebound. That's kind of like an underdog that has potential.
Yeah.
So yeah, plenty of choices. It's always Tennessee, which is kind of in that same boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I would just I'd pick between maybe five of those. Just
You
make
know
a
who would be
choice.
a really fun school that I think has actually a badass color scheme, and they're coming up. Coastal Carolina.
Oh yeah, they've been good for a while. They're always on the creep.
Yeah, they're always creeping, man. And I think didn't they moved them from FCS to FBS, right? So I think that would be fun, man. And he's Carolina guy, man. Yeah, I'd go Coastal Carolina.
All right, Coastal Carolina. Yeah, there you go, Raj. Coastal Carolina. Just stick within the Carolinas there.
Yeah, we'll
All right.
co-sign on that. Coastal Carolina.
Co-signing on Coastal Carolina.
Good team.
All right. Who's the coach over there?
Fuck, I kind of want to be a Coastal Carolina fan. Let me find out who the coach is first so I can start. They could be like our second tier team. Coastal Carolina, the Chanticleers. What the fuck is a Chanticleer? It's a chicken logo, a rooster. Their coach is Tim Beck. Welcome to the room.
Coastal Carolina, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
First season was 22 years ago. Tim Beck's in his third season with a 14-12 record. Not great, but it's a winning record. All-time record's actually not too bad. They're 6.642, so win more than they lose. 8 conference titles. And their rivalries are Liberty, which, dude, they've had a hell of a team. And Appalachian State, dude, I'm kind of digging Coastal Carolina as a that could be a fun little a backup school. I bet it'd be cool to go to a game.
hey, Light Bright, how you doing? Good
What
to
it
see
do?
you again. All right. Hope you're doing well out there. What are you doing? How are you been? What are you up to tonight? You can always call in if you'd like, and we see it. We'll bring you on. If not, just hang out. Either way, we'd love to see you in the chat there, up there in the TX. Hope you've been well. Yeah, been a minute. Well, no, she was here a couple of shows ago, so
I think
yeah.
so, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, glad to see you again. Keep on coming in and hanging out when you can. We love you. Let's see what.
Where are we going with that? Coastal Carolina.
Coastal, yeah. I forgot who Blightbright said she rooted for in college. Was it a Texas team?
Man, my memory.
It eludes me. I can't think of it. I can't think of it.
Every time, man. Hey, Coastal Carolina has a Birmingham Bowl loss. They lost to East Carolina, but they've been here, man. I think that's going to be my backup low key team, just to chill.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like the Ducks. I like Bama. Looking out for Coastal Carolina as well.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting to see how they do this year. I know SMU. Rhett Lashley's at SMU, right?
Rhett Lashley, I think so.
I think so. Now that began. I think didn't they play this opening thing a maneuver, or was I watching something else? I might have. Let's see. Hold on. I might have been saying something else, but man,
Rhett Lashley.
Yeah, old Rhett.
He's been around, man.
We'll see what they do this year. I kind of want to see about them as well.
Yeah. Good coach. They had a great season last year. They lost first round of the playoffs, but hey, they got there.
They did. And it's 12. Is it 12 team this year?
12
next year. 12
yeah,
team. Okay.
They did 12 teams this past year. That was the first kickoff of the 12 teams.
Okay. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What
to do?
Miss Bright, what are you doing tonight, Miss Bright? Hotty toddy. Man, Mississippi State, didn't that coach over there, didn't he leave? Isn't there? It's like somebody else now.
Who is it now? I can't remember.
I am not sure, but I think the interim or the guy that took over from Mike Leach is no longer there. So haven't heard a lot from that program lately. I know they've been kind of on the out since Mike Leach passed, and so
yeah, it looks
that's always a creeper team though. You do have to watch out for some odd seasons.
They've got to be one of the most boring teams I've ever.
They are, man.
They're terrible. They're just. Mike Leach was the only reason they were worth watching for a while. Jeff Lebby, younger than I am, man. He's earning an annual salary of $4.5 million. So, a little jealous of Jeff Lebby. He is the head coach of Mississippi State, and he's making $4.5 million, only to have a 2-10 record thus far.
Jesus, he's stealing money.
He is
money.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious who he even played for to have that. He played for Baylor, so
okay.
Was that right? No, I'm sorry. Oklahoma. He played for Oklahoma. He coached at Baylor briefly. That said, yeah, I think Mississippi State is one of the most boring, dry, drab, terrible teams. Like I said, Mike Leach was the only reason that was fun to watch.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Daryl out there in Texas. Dallas, Texas, I think. Daryl, what's up?
Hey, boss. This is Daryl from Dallas, Texas. Hope you're doing good. I just wanted to ask you fellers something. This damn Jerry Jones, Micah Parsons situation got my blood boiling a little bit. Jerry just needs to pay the damn man, stop fucking around. It's like the deal with Jimmy, always fucking shit up. Jerry wants to be the center of attention, and he just needs to fucking shut his ass up, sit down, and let the boys run it or somebody else. He always wants the limelight. I'm tired of that shit. He's been fucking team up for years. What do you boys think about that? I want to know your opinions on this situation out there in Dallas.
Jesus.
Ooh, they got him pissed out there. I was watching that idiot Mike Greenberg about a week ago in there and going through all of this shit. And I don't know, man. Jerry's been doing this for a long time, and they keep on hyping it up like this is something different. They're not going to make the playoffs this year. You got that sorry ass Dak Prescott as a quarterback. He doesn't do anything. He's never even sniffed the second round of the playoffs. And we might have sniffed it, but they sure as hell didn't get past it. And that was only one time, I think. And I don't know, man. They just got to get rid of that quarterback. He booty.
Booty.
And he's already fucking, God, he robbed them. Man, was his last contract? $150 million or something? So I don't know. They won't make the playoffs, and it's going to be the same shit until he leaves, or maybe his sons. I don't know if there are any better, but nobody's going to do anything while he's there. He's the master. He's the boss.
He's
Big boss man. Yeah.
Ball
So
man.
I mean,
Ball man.
you get rid of Jimmy J. I mean, what are you, stupid? I think Jimmy would have stayed around a few more years if not for old Jerry.
Yeah, that was a good time with Dallas back in the day. That was when it was truly America's team.
Yeah, they had it going. Even sorry ass Barry Switzer won one after he left. So, and that was with all Jimmy shit. So,
sorry ass Barry Switzer with his bullshit.
Oh, Barry Switzer. Oh.
I don't know what red-blooded American male did not like the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s, at least to some degree. They may not have been your team. I mean, unless you were just a foot in the sand NFL guy that hated Dallas, man. I think most kids liked at least some of that team for a while. Who didn't like Aikman or Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Prime Time? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did have a stacked team. Yeah. The 90s, man.
Yeah,
and I think if you liked OL, then it was like Larry Allen, that big bastard.
Yeah.
And, yeah, dude, that was a stacked team for sure.
Later you had T.O.
Yeah, later you had T.O. He was a part of the Romo.
Yeah.
Romo was like, he almost got him there, man. He just can't. He was just like,
Yeah, almost not quiet, man. One of the unsung heroes of the Cowboys in the 90s, George Teague from Alabama. He actually played a couple seasons, man, old Teague.
Yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wasn't great, but he had a pretty long, I think a decently long NFL career. Man, if your career is more than 3 years, that's a good career.
Yeah, what's the average? 3 to 5, or it might be even lower than that.
I've heard some people. I can't remember. I think it's by position, but I think most people, man, get into the league and they get in. They get maybe a preseason. And they get gone.
Yeah, it's a real man league, man. So it's tough.
Yeah,
I think they got to take care of all their insurance too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's another thing.
Yeah,
that would be a pain in the ass. But well, hell, I think we got some news that's about to be on deck here. Let's see what's going on out there in the wonderful world of video games and other oddities. Oh, all right. Now, I know we had some video game news on this one too, but there's always odd shit going on, man. Did M-Wiggy ever have any like lizards or anything back in the day?
You know, I want to. Yeah, he had a snake one time. He bought from the grocery store, the pet store. If he would have bought it from the grocery store, man, that would have been wild. He bought one from the pet store. It was a 6-foot Texas rat snake, and my mom freaked out, made him take it back. He must have been like 17. He brought it home and in a box, and yeah, she panicked and he took it right back.
Yeah. We got a large Tiju lizard spotted wandering loose in Maine. By Ben Hooper. Police in Maine are asking members of the public to report any sightings of a large Tegu. I guess I'm saying that right. Tegu lizard spotted wandering loose in Old Town. The Old Town Police Department said on its social media that the reptile, initially thought to be a monitor lizard, was seen in the Hillside Avenue area Sunday evening. Quote, Tegus have sharp teeth and claws and strong jaws, the post said, while not inherently aggressive. They can lash out if they feel threatened, end quote. Police ask anyone who spots the loose lizard to report its location to the department and not attempt to approach or capture it. The lizard's origins are unknown, and police are asking the animal's owner to contact officers. Here, lizard. Man, I never really got into a buddy of mine used to have the snake, like a ball head python. He had a couple of those that were kind of cool, you know. And girls would come over and be like, "Oh, that's so cool." That was kind of cool. I mean, who the hell wants a snake or like a fucking big lizard? You can't cuddle with those things. They're not cuddly. They're not floofy. You know what I mean? Cuddling up with like a fucking Komodo dragon, just like watching a movie or something. I don't know. You can't do that. You know, like a golden retriever.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of having the reptiles. I think they're cool to a degree. I'm with you. I had some buddies in high school. This guy, his nickname was Farmer. He was because he liked animals and shit. He had a bunch. I went to his house once, man, but it always seemed like it was really more of a thing for the weird guys to have reptiles as pets.
Yeah, or like a novelty way to try to get some punana. You know, because the girls thought they're cool back then. You know, oh, you got a snake, cool. You know, I mean, it's kind of weird. You know, it's kind of weird. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm not just gonna keep a snake and hang out with it. I don't know, man. Not my thing.
Yeah, it's funny because, man, it's you see a lot of that, like guys that don't really have a lot going for them. They're not good looking. This dude was that guy, not good looking, not not very cool. So he had reptiles, and Godspeed, man. I hope it worked out for him.
Oh man, I hope it did too, my friend.
Oh shit, it didn't work out at all.
Guess we'll never know. Looks like right now we got our oldest living person celebrates 116. Woo, in Britain. There's another one by old Ben Hooper. Now there's a picture of her, and she's old as hell, but you know, she don't look that bad, man. Some of these old ass people like that, dude. You can't. Their eyes look like they done dried up and shit. In the bed, already look dead. She doesn't look dead. She's chilling, man. So she looks damn good for 116. Miss Ethel Caterham.
Ethel.
Whoa, Ethel. The world's oldest living person and the oldest British person ever on record. Celebrated 116 in Surrey, England. Caterham was certified as the world's oldest living person by guess who? Guinness World Records, baby. And Long V Quest on April 30th, following the death of a Brazilian woman, Ina Canabaro Lucas, at the age of 116 as well. Caterham celebrated her 116th birthday on this past Thursday. Her sister Gladys Babelas died at the age of 104 years and 78 days back in 2002. Caterham outlived both of her own daughters, but has 3 granddaughters and 5 great-grandchildren. They be fucking. No, that's true. That was rude. A spokesperson for the care home where Caterham lives said she would not be giving any interviews for her birthday, opting to instead spend the day with her family. The representative said Caterham would make an exception if King Charles called.
Damn.
Woo! Caterham, who holds the Guinness World Records for the oldest living person, oldest living woman, and oldest British person ever, was once asked for the secret to her long life by the Salisbury Journal. Quote, say yes to every opportunity because you never know what it will lead to. Have a positive mental attitude and have everything in moderation, she said. Oh, all right. Thank you there, Ethel Caterham.
Yeah.
Oh, Ethel.
How old did you say she was? For some reason, I tuned it out.
116.
116. My
God.
That's seeing a lot of shit.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Man, it's crazy. I've had this conversation before. I think maybe with the homies, but I don't think nowadays, if she's the oldest living person, there's nobody born before the 20th century, the 1900s, alive. My great grandmother was born in 1892. She lived to be 105, almost 106, and got to meet her. Well, I say got to meet her, man. I actually knew her relatively well. She was in a home. How old was I when she passed away? God, like 13. So I remember really well, man. 105, moving around and shit. Born in 1892 and lived to 1997.
Whoa, baby. She lived longer than Tupac.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She did. She was really upset when he got glocked.
Man, that might have sent her over the edge. Okay.
Yeah, she said the East Coast, West Coast rap war was stressing her out.
Handle the East Coast, West Coast beef.
Yeah, she was, she thought when Flight happened, that was something, but this East Coast shit was taking a toll on her.
Man. Well, this Cracker Barrel shit going crazy.
Ooh.
So it looks like someone has recreated someone recreated all of RoboCop as the Cracker Barrel logo.
Oh.
So finally we have a cool way to enjoy this classic 80s action movie. This is by Zach Zween. Of course, this looks like people are having a little fun with the Cracker Barrel, holy shit, crazy, dumb shit going on with that. After nearly 50 years, of course, everybody knows the whole Cracker Barrel shit. You probably read about it or saw it on TikTok or saw it on somewhere. So now the outrage, all that's going on, but also we got some funny, funny shit going on too. People, the internet's always got something. So a person online replacing the Cracker Barrel logo with the entirety of a RoboCop from 1987. I think you can look this up and kind of see what they did here. So on August 23rd, a few days after the Cracker Barrel news had swept the internet and sparked countless blogs and articles, Twitter user Kodiak posted to the dying social media site the full 1987 film RoboCop rendered as the Cracker Barrel logo. You might be wondering a few things. Why would you do that? Well, don't worry. Kodiak doesn't want to leave you with a mystery. Why did they re-render RoboCop as the Cracker Barrel logo? Because nothing matters, posted Kodiak. Is this the ideal way to watch RoboCop? Some might say yes. At least one person seemingly watched the film on their big screen TV, which is fun to think about. And another question you might be pondering between never-ending thoughts about Cracker Barrel's new boring logo and what it means in relation to modern-day society is a simple one. Is this legal? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I'd probably say no. But these days, it really does seem like law and order is out the window and the rich and the powerful can do whatever they want. But, hey, man, I mean, if they can do it, why can't he spoof a RoboCop? So, anyway, go ahead and watch RoboCop until Twitter kills the video. At this moment, it has over 550K views. Seems like Elon likes it. So, go check it out, guys. Maybe it'll be kind of funny. I got it right here. And, yeah, man, it's, okay, yeah. So they just basically got the movie and it's playing on the little fucking logo through the logo actually, so it's kind of weird. But all right, yeah, go check that out. I guess if you want to waste some time. What else is going on? Nintendo got some Nintendo news. On you Switch folks out there. Nintendo reportedly pushing developers to release on Switch 1 instead of sharing Switch 2 development kits. Reports indicate that Nintendo was reluctant to give developers the tools they need to make the hardware sing. You might know this if you've been out in the stores. There's not many Switch titles. When they dropped the Switch 2, there was like, man, not many games at all. And there's still not a lot of games if you go out and you actually look at their case in the stores. So I don't know. Seems like they should have had more titles, but Switch 2 launched just a few months ago. It looks like it was a hit, selling more than 3.5 million devices within 4 days. Since then, they've sold about twice that much, sitting at roughly around 6 million units. Yeah, those are really good numbers. That's why it's a little bit weird. A recent report indicates that the console manufacturer is seemingly hesitant to get development kits for its hybrid console into the hands of developers. Thanks to reporting from our comrades over at Digital Foundry, enthusiastic interest from developers to get their games running as best they can on Switch 2 is not enough. Nintendo encouraging studios to ship their games on Switch 1 and rely on backwards compatibility, according to John Linneman on episode 228 of DF Direct Weekly. So, I don't know why they would do that. That doesn't make any sense. So, I guess this doesn't sound like a real strategy. It's just they were ill prepared for that drop. I've seen this with a lot of companies, not just in the video game industry. I don't know why they're not prepared for rollouts when it comes to shit that they want to roll out. You either don't have your infrastructure, it doesn't work at all places like it should. So why are you? And of course, I'm not talking about the Switch, but just for example, shit that has to have, a working area for it, such as fiber or maybe some kind of telecom shit. But that's just an example.
Underestimating the demand of their own shit.
Probably, or they have a monopoly on the market and they feel like it doesn't matter and they'll just try to get as much as they can for now. But
yeah,
neither here nor there. Just bad business.
Yeah, bad business, man. And you started that off with Cracker Barrel. Terrible move. They made it sterile.
I'm just thinking, man, it's so bad, man. Is this something else? Like, are they just trying to do this so the businesses will tank and they want to liquidate their assets or do something else with their real estate that is on that they have that the buildings are on? What? There's something weird going on because I don't get it.
I honestly think, man, and I try not to get too political. I think they just made a stupid fuck move. I think they put somebody in charge that's a know-it-all that thinks they're a know-it-all, that wanted to shake it up. But if you actually gone to a Cracker Barrel, the place was fine. The logo was fine. The service, depending on where you went, has been terrible, man. Every time it's been that we've gone to. There's some that are better than others. I like it. I like a Cracker Barrel here and there, but it's declined, man. I mean, and I think people say, well, post COVID, everything declined. People don't eat out as much, and maybe that's true, man. But I mean, before you start making these changes, invest in your workforce. Make sure they're taken care of so they take care of your customers, man. Going in there, taking away the logo and the reason people come in there. Everybody loves looking at the novelty shit on the wall. Everybody loves a big roaring fireplace, like you're in some rural ass Alabama backcountry restaurant in 1892 or some shit when my great grandmother was born. She probably ate in the original Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I just don't think trying to modernize a Cracker Barrel is the idea, because that is completely, absolutely against the idea of what a Cracker Barrel should be, in my opinion. It's done. It's kind of, man. It's like when McDonald's took away the fun to it. McDonald's used to have a fun, playful personality, and now it's just like so generic looking and boring. I wouldn't eat there
All the
anyways.
places done that.
They go that modern route, man. I don't understand why. I think that's just what it was. I mean, I really don't think there's a huge grand conspiracy about it. I think it's just dumb fuck executives missing. They think this modern look and this streamlined, sterile ass marketing is what people want. That's not what people want. They want personality. They want a reason to go sit down and enjoy dinner with their family, or lunch with their family, or breakfast with their family. They don't want a place that's like a hospital operating room. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's just a difference of opinion. Well, here's the thing too. That lady that made that change, does she look like somebody that's eating at Cracker Barrel regularly?
No, fuck no.
I mean, if you don't know your audience, man, how can you cater to them? So I mean, I get somebody to get a what's his ass from Tennessee. To Cracker Barrel marketing. They would do great, man. Jerry, let him go up there and market Cracker Barrel and tell them what they need to do. Man, slop an extra bunch of white gravy on them plates, free biscuits
Dude.
every time.
Man, I lose like some country cooking's good, man. A good meeting too. I don't eat any of that shit anymore, but God, it was good, man. Back in the day, I don't think Birch on the Bluff's even there anymore, but
Yeah, I don't think
that was
so
a good
either.
place.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel's not a place that I was a regular at for a while, but I will say this: when I used to travel a lot more for work, out of town, in town, and this was more in the mid 2010s. If I was out of town, if I went to a Cracker Barrel, one, it was almost always in a decent part of town. Two, I never really had a bad meal. Again, after COVID, the local Cracker Barrel's been terrible, but I think that's just more of a issue with that. It used to be a place you could go get something decent for a good price, sit down and have a decent time there, man. I mean, really, some of their stuff on their menu is not bad. Get some grilled chicken. They had fish a lot, vegetables. So I think it's actually one of the most decent places. I think some of the uproar is a little stupid. I think it's just people getting in on it that don't even go there. Oh God, they're trying to take it away. But realistically, though, man, I mean, they're not wrong. They took away the heartbeat of what makes Cracker Barrel great. And I'm going to end on that because I'm not a Cracker Barrel fanboy, but I understand why people are mad.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Baby used to love their dumplings, yeah.
Oh, their dumplings actually were bomb as fuck.
I don't think I've ever had the dumplings. I would always get some kind of breakfast when I go there.
Yeah.
Some breakfast, man. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, what the hell was it? Grandpa's breakfast? Grandpa's country breakfast or something?
Oh yeah, my mini waffle mini waffle maker came. I'm gonna try some of those. I'm gonna try to do some of those burgers with the egg waffle.
Yeah, we need to do that, man.
Since I can't have bread anymore, man, or cut that out, man. That's really that's really fucked my choices as far as dining.
An egg waffle. Yeah, look good. Try it out.
Yay. Man, I'm surprised you hadn't got down on carnivore, man. What are you waiting on?
I do it a lot. As we talked about, man, I think there's a fine balance with carbs that some people need and some don't. I think if you're really,
I think you're right about that.
Yeah, I think for most people, well, it's like anything, man. It's like people that drink Gatorade. Like Gatorade is inherently not terrible for you. Now the original formula, now the shit they come out with. But let's just talk. Let's just say electrolyte drinks in general, and even a little sugar, is not inherently bad for you. But I mean, somebody that's not moving, not going out there and exerting or losing sweat or not exerting themselves, man, that's not what Gatorade was originally meant for. The same with carbs, man. You can use carbs to really give you an energy boost, to give you a little strength boost if you time it right. Well, like we said, man, good carbs too. We're talking about. I'm not talking about, a donut or just something. Yeah, that's just bullshit. But man, I mean, some actual decent like Ezekiel bread or some, fruit, things like that. Yeah, absolutely. I think you can use it right for exercise if you plan it. Good energy stores. Um, it's just people don't eat for their training or for how they're built or how they're exerting themselves. They just eat like motherfucking madmen and shit.
Mad men, mad men. I've been just trying to do meat and water and salt and eggs,
That's the best thing for just
butter.
about anybody, man. I mean, again, man, I'm running 3 days a week and lifting 3 days a week, and I try to hit over 10,000 steps a
Oh
day.
yeah, you'll be working it out for sure.
Yeah, I'm not blowing that up like, oh, that's big. There's so many people that I know that work much harder than me, but I feel like for me, when I go really low carb, I just get depleted just because I don't really have that good energy source. I also have always thought that, man. I do think everybody's genetically has a diet that's more advantageous for how they feel. Now, overall, like if I do a ton of carbs, or if I do bad carbs, like I said, donuts and shit, dude, I feel like shit. But potatoes, and I don't put a lot of shit on it, man. Just really, it's a potato with a little salt and pepper, and that's it. I'll air fry it. I do good with those. I do try to cut mine out later in the day, though. I try to have my carbs early, like breakfast carbs, a little at lunch, but not much, and then not that much at dinner, just because I feel like that's how I work best. But um, to each their own.
Yeah, I just do sweet potatoes, man. I'll put a shit ton of butter on them, and they're amazing.
Yeah,
But other than that, I don't do too much. I think certain fruits okay, a little bit. Like I said, it just depends. But a lot of anything else like chips or like anything ancillary, it just doesn't do me good. I gotta go straight meat and salt, and that's it. I was gonna try to do some carnivore bread. That'll be on the horizon. I need to get a food processor though, because you have to crush up pork rinds, or if you can't find the pork panko stuff. So I don't know. Well, stay tuned on that. I also want to try some carnivore ice cream. I saw a
that'd be
recipe
yummy.
on that. It looked pretty
Yeah.
good. So yeah, stay tuned on that. I'm gonna be trying that out because I do like some ice cream, man. I just can't deal with the sugar, man.
We got a Ninja Creamy that makes some hella amazing ice cream. You need to get
Oh,
one.
nice. Okay. The
Yeah, I made a
Ninja
lot of.
Creamy.
Yeah, I made a lot of. I did a protein ice cream that was almost like a custard. It was like really egg heavy, so eggs, some protein powder. I think I'm trying to go back and see what else it had. Like did like a milk base or something like that. But I mean, it was really simple. It was like eggs, milk, protein powder. Um, you had to use your saucepan and kind of boil it and then like separate it through a sieve and all that shit. So I mean, it was it was a lot of work. But then after you freeze it, then you put it in the creamy the next day. Dude, it tasted really good. It's a cool little thing, man. I need to use it more. I went on a kick for it for a while, got off, then I go on like an ice cream kick, then I get off. But lots of cool things you can do with that.
I'm down, man. Yeah, because I mean, I don't eat anything sweet anymore. Anyway, I never was really big. I would have my phases where I'd go crazy like a drug addict on like sugar, like certain sugary items.
Right.
You bought a case of fucking not Mallow bars, but the other one, Valo milk.
Valo
That's like,
milk.
yeah, that's like so it's like a Reese's cup, but it's got marshmallow cream on the inside instead of peanut
Damn.
butter.
My homie eating the weird shit.
Yeah, like you can't. They're in the Midwest, so I had to like order it from this place, and you can't order one. You have to order a whole fucking case.
What
I was like,
you got a baker's dozen of boxes near Malamars.
yeah, and I was like, all right, fuck it, let's. It was like 24 of them or something stupid. So I was like, oh, fucking, I never had them before. They were pretty good, but man, that was probably shouldn't have done that.
It's crazy to me though, man. Like back in the day, and well, I say back in the day, but still, the people I know that have packed on some pounds. Like when I talk to them about like their breakfast and their diet, man, I mean, they still eat like they're, kids going to the job site when they're 21 when we were doing like construction and shit. Like, oh, I usually just pick up a full Gatorade and, a sleeve of donuts and
Jesus.
something like that, man. Like in the morning. Dude, you can't eat like that every day. I'm with you, man. I've never had a huge sweet tooth. My probably only candy I get down on now is a Snickers bar here and there. And again, man, I mean, it's one of those things. I'm not going to sit here and on the pedestal like I eat clean all the time. But if you're going to have biggest thing, man, if you're going to drink alcohol in any form, you can't really criticize the sugar shit too much.
Yeah.
Alcohol is just terrible for you too. But if you're
Yeah, it
eating
is.
most stuff in moderation or drinking in moderation, I mean, you and I both know a lot of people who've drank not in moderation and who've eaten shit that they're eating every day like that. So, but if you're having a Snickers bar here, a donut here and there, we go to the beach, man, and a donut seems good with coffee in the morning, I'm going to get down. I mean, I'll have fun with it. But people that eat that every day, man, I hear that too with people that stop at Starbucks every morning and get one of those big ass sugar drinks. And I see that LD, man, he said his old lady used to work with somebody and she was big. She lost weight. I think she may have had the surgery, but she used to go to Chick-fil-A every morning and she would have they would just for her, because she was such a regular, would make her like a thing of ice cream.
She got her own burrito.
It was named
Get
after
the Amanda.
They would get her a cup of ice cream every morning. She would go up there and get like 2 biscuits and a cup of ice cream every morning for breakfast.
Damn, big fat ass bitch.
She was.
God damn.
She had to have her morning dose of diabetes. That's why we can't have free healthcare in this country, man. This is why people eat like we already have it. If we actually had it and people knew that shit was going to get taken care of, they would eat even more out of control than they already do.
Yeah, that's it's so much available too, man. If you just go in Walmart, and I'll sit there and look sometime in the front, and it's just nothing but shit. It's all shit. There's nothing good. Fucking from donuts to fucking chocolate bars and all this shit. There's nothing good. And then on top of that, when you try to eat healthy, like say you get tired of being healthy. I mean, get tired of eating the shit and you want to do healthy. Well, that healthy shit's not even healthy, man.
No,
so then
anymore.
You got to go beyond that, man, and really fucking, you got to really fucking do your research and like know what you're fucking doing, man.
Yeah.
Because the healthy shit's not healthy. All these keto snacks and shit, that's not keto. That's all bullshit. That's marketing, Yeah. And you got to go through that whole other layer to really get down to fucking doing shit the right way, which is mostly fixing it yourself, doing it, with the whole food ingredients, eating fucking whole foods, all that shit. So I don't want to get all dumb about it. I don't want to be one of these people, but my God, man.
Well, it's just we've been taught wrong, man. If you go back and you look at, you and I were kids, it was all the food pyramid, and that turned out to be a fucking marketing
scam, man.
It was 100%. They were completely wrong on that. I remember as a kid thinking that I gotta eat 5 servings of fucking bread a day. What
That's insane.
Fuck, I'm not even eating one.
Yeah.
Back then. And also just how people are brought up now, man. Like we were taught, well, you need a breakfast, lunch, and a dinner. Dude, and I told my wife that this weekend, like on days like I had a chill day yesterday. Didn't really do anything. We slept in, didn't have really kid stuff to do. So we slept in, man. I wasn't hungry. I didn't eat a breakfast. I had some coffee, and I'm not gonna force myself to eat something when I'm not hungry. And people have this notion that you have to just constantly eat those 3 meals a day. You don't have to, man. I'm not saying, fasting may work for some people, it may not for others. I like to do it occasionally, but also just if you're not hungry for breakfast, don't eat it. Move to lunch. If you're not hungry at lunch, well, don't eat it. Move to dinner. If you're not eating at all, that's one thing. But if there's days you're hungry and there's days you're not hungry, man, eat when you're hungry. Your body tells you when you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a weird thing we have this day and age. People don't eat like primitive's not the word, but they don't trust their body, man. Your body and the evolution that's gone into developing hunger, satiation, energy stores, things like that is we try to change this day and age, man. People get the gastric, they get the Wegovy shots and all that shit. Hey, man, to each their own. I mean, that's everybody's body. Do your thing, but if you just learn to eat right and regulate that before anything, you would have much more success without all that medical intervention. I rest my case.
True that. True that.
What it do, y'all?
All right, folks. Coming up on 10:30 Central Time, I'm going to do a quick break here. I got some trivia on the other side with our NFL picks and NCAA picks for Week 1. So we will see you here in a moment. Oh, baby. Hey, now, back. We got trivia. Yeah. Oh. Da-da-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. It's trivia time.
Hallelujah.
That costed $13,000, folks. It's kind of lean here at the show. Oh, yeah. We got 4 sets of 6 questions. Art, science, entertainment, history, general geography. Let's go ahead and get it going. First question's Arts. Who hosted the Mad Tea Party in Alice of Wonderland? Who hosted the Mad Tea Party in Alice of Wonderland?
Was it the Mad Hatter?
That'd be the March Hare. The March Hare.
Ah, he was his homeboy.
All right, let's go to a science question. What is the study of the atmosphere called?
The study of the atmosphere. Oy, God. This seems like one that I'm gonna miss. I don't think I'm right, but I'm gonna go.
You're gonna be like obvious.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what, atmospherology or climatology.
Meteorology.
Oh, come on, man. That always Jesus.
All right. In the 2004 movie Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, what musical instrument does Ron play?
Oh, God, I have not seen that in ages. I've only seen it one time. It's highly quotable. What instrument does he play? God, I know it's going to be something ridiculous. I'm going to say piano.
The jazz flute. The jazz flute.
Mm.
All right. What was the highest social class in early imperial Rome? What was the highest social class in early imperial Rome?
Early imperial Rome, highest social class. I'm going to say a nobleman.
Patrician class.
Man, what the hell?
I don't know, man. All righty. What would a sommelier recommend to you? What would a sommelier recommend to you?
Wine.
All right. All right. You got 1 out of 5 so far.
Terrible.
Last question of the first set. What is the most mountainous country in the world? What is the most mountainous country in the world?
God, I'm probably going to be completely wrong on this. I'm going to say Russia.
Bhutan. Bhutan.
I have zero clue what country that is. Ain't heard
I
of
don't
that
know.
shit.
Bhutan.
Ooh, Bhutan.
Bhutan.
Shout out to all our
Bhutan.
listeners in Bhutan.
Shout out to Bhutan.
Y'all don't even got listeners in the U.S., asshole.
We got some international listeners on the thing. I think like Kenya's one.
I love it.
Some I can't remember right now. I had to look at it.
I would love to get somebody from like Bhutan to talk about the most mountainous country in the world. I'm not even shitting or being silly. I think that'd be actually really cool.
True that, my friend. All right, you're a cat guy, but this is not really a cat question. Now that I look at it, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Never mind. What type of radio had a cat's whisker? What type of radio had a cat's whisker?
What type of radio had a cat's whisker? Man, that seems like it must be a sensitive ass gauge. That's what I'm thinking the cat's whisker was. Radio. Fuck. I don't know. An old RCA?
Crystal set. Crystal set.
Oh, God. This is on way advanced mode tonight. Ken
Yo,
Jennings, come help me
yo.
out.
Man, Whisk Creek, what the hell? What are you doing?
I'm sorry, yeah.
He's playing games.
Playing with his pecker.
Oh.
At the end of the TV series MASH, what character stayed in Korea? At the end of the TV series MASH, what character stayed in Korea?
Oh, God.
Maxwell Q. Klinger. Maxwell Q. Klinger. That was the guy that cross-dressed, didn't he? Was that him?
I've never watched that, man. I remember my parents watched that, and
It's
that
the worst show ever.
song made me so like miserable. Oh my God, man! I hated it. I was like so angry at them for even like putting it on TV. I like.
How could you watch that fucking horrendous show, man? Jesus,
The show was terrible.
show sucked. All right. What is the front of a saddle called? What is the front of a saddle called?
Oh man, I may know this. The pommel.
All right.
All right, I got a little cowboy in me.
Baby. What rare economic condition results when rising prices and recession occur at once? What rare economic condition results when rising prices and recession occur at once?
Equilibrium.
Stagflation.
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 Every time.
All right. Bam. What famous horse belonged to Zorro? What famous horse belonged to Zorro?
Oh man, Zorro's horse. God, this seems like one. I never watched that shit either. Fuck, he probably has some type of Spanish name horse. I'm gonna go with the common Trigger.
What? Trigger?
Yeah. Sorry.
That would be Tornado. Tornado.
Tornado. Okay, it was not that fancy. I thought it'd be something like Gustav.
Gustav. Rico Suave.
That's my horse, Gustav. Yeah.
All right. Under what brand name does Roche market the sedative diazepam Under what brand name does Roche market the sedative diazepam?
Oh man, diazepam. Well, no, Zans or diazepam. I mean, you know what it is. Man, I've got two in my head. I'm gonna go Valleys, Valiums.
All right, you got it,
Uh,
got it, got it, got it, got it.
the other one was
Baby.
gonna be I was thinking of a little white song. Go on, stupid Susannic bus, and going through all the drugs in my head.
Oh yeah. We are on to the third set of questions. Oh no. Which Old Testament prophet said, "Thou art the man"? Which Old Testament prophet said, "Thou art the man"?
Let me consult with my great grandmother, who is part of the rap beef. Thou art the man. That's God. Somebody said that in the Bible. Old Testament prophet. I don't know any of them. Moses.
Denzel Washington there.
No, that would be Nathan. Nathan.
Oh yeah, old Nathan.
Oh, old Nathan. I didn't even know where. I don't know. All right, let's go to when was the computer mouse invented? When was the computer mouse invented? I'll give you a hint. Older than you think.
Yeah, I can imagine this being actually pretty old. I'm gonna go. God, I don't want to go too stupid. I'm gonna go 1955.
Ooh. 1964. 1964.
Okay, I thought there may be like some weird military application. They never let us have it before then. 1964, though, is still old. I really was thinking 70s at first, and then I was like, man, it's got to be a little older than that. So, okay, that's cool.
All righty. How many Marines were sent to fight the aliens in the 1986 hit movie Aliens? How many Marines were sent to fight the aliens in the 1986 hit movie Aliens?
I wonder if Big Mustard knows that. I'm gonna say 12.
Oh, man, almost. 11.
Okay, I'll take a close miss.
All right. Which Japanese act sang into the cartoon? Wait a minute.
What?
Which Japanese act sang the intro to the cartoon series Teen Titans? Which Japanese act sang the intro to the cartoon series Teen Titans? Man, if you know this, dude, I will shit.
I don't know any.
I'll go to Ferris butt naked if you fucking get this.
Oh man, Gangnam Style.
Oh no, it's Puffy Amiyumi.
Oh,
Puffy Amiyumi. Oh,
Puffy Amayumi. Wow.
can't believe you missed that one.
Yeah, that's
What name is given to a smooth oval hill created by glacial drift? What name is given to a smooth oval hill created by glacial drift?
a tundra.
Nah.
Nah.
That'll be a drumlin. A drumlin. I don't know what that is.
Well,
I guess I just told you what it was, but I've never heard that name before.
We know now.
Smooth oval hill created by a glacial drift. All right. In Greek mythology, who is responsible for giving fire to humans? In Greek mythology, who is responsible for giving fire to humans?
Man, I was never a mythology person.
I actually had to take that in high school. I took like a class. Took that class.
It's one of those things I could actually see being really cool to get into. And I never did. I liked hearing about it when it came up, but since I didn't pay attention, that's why I don't know this one. So I'm just going to say the flame.
Prometheus.
Okay. God, I thought that was just like a weird name for like a caveman person or something.
I thought that was Homo sapien or Habelos.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't think it was like Greek mythology. Damn. Well, you know.
All right. Now we got the last set of questions, folks. In what movie does Cary Grant play a ghost? In what movie does Cary Grant play a ghost?
I can't even see Cary Grant playing a ghost. Man, I truly don't know. I don't even have a guess.
Topper. Who the hell? Who would know that? Some old motherfucker, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, history. Which U.S. amendment to the Constitution limits the president to 2 terms? Which U.S. amendment to the Constitution limits the president to 2 terms?
Ooh, it's an amendment, so it's not the first 10. It's not the Bill of Rights. So, it had to come in later in office because FDR served 4. I think there's like 23. I'm gonna say 20 was suffrage. I'm gonna say the 22nd.
All right.
Oh shit! That was just. Swear to God, that was just a. That was just a pulled out of my ass guess. I knew how many amendments there were. I knew FDR served 4, and I think the women's rights was 20th Amendment, right? Suffrage. Man, I'm proud of that one. That was really a straight up my ass guess. Educated a little bit, but all right.
All right. Who created the centigrade scale, which was later renamed in his honor? Who created the centigrade scale, which was later renamed in his honor?
Centigrade. Was that Celsius?
You remember his first name?
Antonio.
Oh, kind of close. I guess you get half credit. Anders Celsius.
I'll take it. Anders. Oh, Anders Celsius hanging out at Ferris with us.
Oh, Anders.
I'll kick his ass, yeah.
What animal is on the cover of the Beach Boys album, Pet Sounds? What animal is on the cover of the Beach Boys album, Pet Sounds?
Man, that was supposed to be like one of the greatest albums of all time. People said. I don't know, but I'm gonna say a chimpanzee.
That would be a goat.
Nah, not close.
In the Saint series of books, what is Inspector Teal's full name? In the Saint series of books, what is Inspector Teal's full name?
Oh man, I have never read those. I'm gonna say Luther Vandross Weaver.
Claude Eustace Teal.
Okay, no, I wasn't that far off.
Almost.
Eustace.
All right. In Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew, who is the shrew's more desirable sister? In Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew, who is the shrew's more desirable sister?
The mole?
Bianca. All right. Baby. We got one more question. It's a bonus question for tonight in the entertainment category. What popular film director / actor co-wrote the 1994 movie Natural Born Killers? What popular film director / actor co-wrote the 1994 movie Natural Born Killers?
I'm gonna be way wrong on this, but I'm gonna shoot a shot in the dark. I'm gonna say he's an actor. I was gonna say Bruce Willis.
Quentin Tarantino.
Oh man, I didn't know he did that one. Damn.
Oh baby. Yeah. That's trivia. That's trivia. Yeah.
Tough night, but we always learn something.
That is true, folks. Learning something every day. God, I want to see. Oh, never mind.
Oh God.
I was gonna say I want to see Light Bright's boobs. I bet they look good. She's not in here.
I'll listen to it at work tomorrow.
I'll listen to it later on, you pervs. Talking about my tits. All right. I do want to see them. I bet they look good. Oh.
I hope she hears this and honors your request.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
I'm reporting this bullshit.
Yeah, you're hot, Light Bright. What's up? All right. Well, we still got NFL picks. Oh, and we got NCAA picks as well, folks. So let's go ahead and get into it without further ado. All right,
What's
so we're gonna go with Saturday, I guess. And you've got how would you pick? Like about 5 games or something?
Yeah, I already wrote them down. There's only 5.
All right.
Genuinely only 5 really good games. Actually, starting Friday, man. Auburn is at Baylor. Neither team is ranked, but yeah, SEC Auburn looking at Baylor, playing at Baylor. And I'll go ahead and say, man, I'm going Baylor on this one.
Yeah, I'll go Baylor.
All right, Wes?
I'm gonna go Auburn, yeah.
I don't
All
think
right.
that's a bad pick. I think the picks are by the experts are close, but man, I think Baylor home field advantage. They're both kind of rough supposed to be this year, so I'm going to home field advantage. Number 3, Ohio State at number 1, Texas. Grant Mills, how you feeling about that?
I'm going Texas.
Yeah, I like the Texas boys, man. I think Arch Man may show out. Wes, what you got?
Hey, I'm gonna go Texas.
Wes went Texas over Ohio State. Okay, fair enough. Game of the week for us. If you're a Bama boy, number 8, Alabama at Florida State. What you got, Grant Mills?
Oh, Bama.
Gotcha. What you got, Wes?
I'm going Bama, yeah.
I'll roll with the Tide as well. This is actually a good game. I think will be a pretty good one. Number 4, Clemson at number 9, LSU. What you got, Grant Mills?
LSU.
I'm the same. A lot of people are high up on Clemson, but I don't see it. What you got, Wes?
I'm going with the Tigers.
Oh, all right. Well, let's narrow that down. Narrow that down, y'all.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to LSU Tigers.
That's a good pick. That was slick, Wes. Last game. I like this one, man. Number 6, Notre Dame at number 10, Miami. This is a good one, man. I've gone back and forth, and I still may.
I think I'm going to go with Miami on this one.
Ooh, I like it. I'm going to go Notre Dame. I think they're going to.
Sure.
I don't like Notre Dame at all. They're one of the teams I just don't like, but I think they'll beat Miami. Wes, who you got?
MI.
Good pick. That's the 5, man. It's a tough schedule this week. You'll see a lot of cupcake and one-sided games. Maybe we'll see a fun old Appalachian State style upsetting Michigan on the last play of the game. That was a classic. But these top 5, they're gonna be some good ones. So I think it's a good kickoff weekend and start to this season. And Grant Mills, I did did I say pick'ems earlier? What we did last week or no? I think I hinted.
I don't think you did because I'm in on that too. I'm trying to, yeah.
All right, Wes. All right. Yeah, last week we did 5 NCAA picks. Grant Mills and Wes were 3 for 5 of those picks. I actually got 4 out of 5 on the NCAA picks. On the preseason NFL picks, Grant Mills went 7 out of 16, and out of those 7, he was 3 for 7 on the over-unders. I was a little bit better on the straight-up picks, 9 for 16, a little worse on the over-unders, 3 for 9. And as much as it pains me to say it, Wes went 10 for 16 on NFL preseason picks, and out of those 10 that he got, he was 4 for 10 on the over-under. So all of us were under 50% on the over-under, and our straight-up pick'ems, there's room for improvement.
Okay.
Good start, though. Good start.
Good start, man. Yeah. Excited for the season to get on the way. Picks every Monday for a while here. And, man, I'm so happy finally, man. I just need the weather to work out, and that'll be great.
God,
I think it's going to be getting about 10 degrees cooler in the coming days what's tomorrow? After tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. It's tough, man. Like this weekend, I like sitting out there on the deck, enjoying that, man, and being outside, moving a TV out there when it's cool and crisp, and chilling. I feel like you don't feel as compartmentalized, but I digress. What are we looking at for NFL?
NFL picks time. All right, week 1, baby. Week 1. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Yeah. Week 1, baby.
Week 1, baby.
Let's go ahead and go to the first game of week 1. You're looking at Thursday, September 4th. Dallas at Philadelphia. That's a divisional game.
Ooh.
NBC. We got the line at Philadelphia -6.5, over under 46.5. Ooh, baby. I'm going with Philly on this one. And I'm going with the under. What about you, Jay Wiggy?
Yeah, 46 is a high line. I'm going to go Philly under.
I'm going Dallas over, yeah.
All right. Now we got a Friday game, actually, with the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Chargers. This is going to be, they're doing this one in Brazil. Okay.
Okay, we talked a little
All right.
international earlier.
Yeah.
See what happens. See what happens.
I didn't know they were doing one in Brazil. Okay.
Strange.
And looks like the line is Kansas City -3.5, over under 45.5. I'm going Kansas City, and I'm going the under on this.
These lines are a little high.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'm going to go Kansas City under as well.
Chargers over, yeah.
I guess he's going to be the contrarian of the week. Let's go ahead and go to Sunday, September the 7th. Then we got the whole full slate going here, folks. And then the Monday night game as well. So we'll start out with Tampa Bay at ATL. Line Tampa Bay -2.5, over under 47.5.
Ooh. Man, I'm going to go ATL under on that.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay under.
ATL over, yeah.
Right. And we got the next game, Cincinnati at Cleveland. Cincinnati -5.5, over under 46.5. I'm going to take Cincinnati with the under.
I like Cincy, too. But God, yeah, I'm going to go under again.
Y'all know I'm going Cleveland with the over, yeah.
This terrible pick. Miami at Indianapolis. Indy -1.5, and the over under 47.5. I'm gonna go Miami with the. I'm gonna go Miami with the over, I guess.
I'm gonna go Indy. I'm gonna stick with the under. These are a little high for my blood.
I'm going MIA with the over, yeah. I mean, MIA with the under, yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, we got Vegas at New England. -2.5 New England. And over under 42.5. Give me the give me New England with the under.
You said 42.5 on the over under?
Yeah.
This is gonna be the first one so far. I'm gonna go New England as well, but I will go over on this one.
I'm going to England. I mean, I'm going to Las Vegas with the over, yeah.
All right, next thing, Arizona at New Orleans. Arizona -5.5, over under 42.5. Give me New Orleans with the under.
New Orleans with the under. I'm gonna go AZ. I'll stick under as well, though.
I'm going AZ with the over, yeah.
All right, and we got the next game, Pittsburgh at New York Jets. Pittsburgh -2.5, over under 38.5. Give me Pittsburgh with the over.
Yeah, this one I can do some over on that. I'll also co-sign on Pittsburgh.
I'm going New York with the under, yeah. New York with the under, yeah.
All right, next game, New York Giants at Washington. Washington -6.5, over under 45.5. Give me Washington with the over.
Washington with the under.
With New York Jets with the over, yeah.
All right. We got Rogers, Carolina Panthers at Jacksonville. Jacksonville -3.5, over under 46.5.
I'll go Jacksonville over on this one. I think we could hit an over.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville with the under.
Go Carolina with the over, yeah. Carolina with the over, yeah.
All right. Next game, Tennessee Titans at Denver Broncos. Denver -8.5, over under 41.5. Give me Denver with the over.
Same thing. Denver over.
With Tennessee with the under, yeah. Tennessee with the under.
All right. San Francisco at Seattle. San Francisco minus 2.5. Over under 44.5. Give me San Francisco with the over.
Whew, I'm gonna go San Francisco under.
And my Seattle with the under, yeah.
All right. Detroit at Green Bay. Green Bay minus 1.5. Over under 49.5. I want Detroit. Give me the over.
Yeah, I like Detroit. I like the over too. I'll go with that.
Give me that Green Bay with the under, yeah. I'm a cheesehead.
All right.
All right. Houston at Los Angeles Rams. Rams minus 2.5. Over under 44.5. Give me the Rams with the over.
I'll go Houston with the over.
I mean, Houston H-Town with the under, yeah.
All right. We got, this might be a good one. Baltimore at Buffalo.
Ooh, I like that game.
Yeah. That's the night game.
Hell yeah.
Buffalo minus 1.5. Over under 51.5.
Damn.
Man, I should have known that was going to probably be that. Shoosh. I'm going to go Buffalo. I'm going to go the over.
Yeah, I think if you're setting that high, that's a pretty good stat line behind that to put it there. I'll go over, but I'm gonna go Baltimore.
I'm going Baltimore with the under, yeah.
It's going to be a good game.
That's great.
Should be. All right. And then for the Monday night game, we got Minnesota at Chicago. Minnesota minus 1.5. Over under 43.5. Tickets as low as $285, folks.
Woo.
I'm going with Minnesota with the under.
Minnesota under for Grant Mills. Minnesota over for me.
I'm going Chicago with the under, yeah.
All right, we'll see what Caleb Williams does in that first Monday night matchup. Should be interesting. And those are the picks for Week 1 of the NFL. Man, I'm ready, man, for all kinds of football coming up, and it's just gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great,
man. Got to plan all this fun stuff. Need to sit down, look at my schedule for the fall. We got a trip coming up. Yeah, 5 weeks from this week, so we're there, man. This was booked months ago, so that's coming up. That'll be cool. Got to get some things set up that we want to do, places to go, people to see, and chilling to chill, I guess. That's
chilling to be done.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Lots of chilling to be done. Good squad heading out. And football season, man. Saturdays, we'll find some time. We might even get a camp out one night. We need to get a big old tent or something, like a compound in there. You know what I'm talking about? That tent needs to be as big as a room where we can all just crash.
Holler, y'all. Yeah, buddy. What was for dinner tonight there, Wiggy?
Finished up some of that brisket. I still got a good chunk left, my friend. How'd you like it?
That was good, man. That was outstanding.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a lot of babysitting that thing, but it worked out, man. And for gave my parents that big chunk. You guys had a little bit. My wife's taking some to work. Kids have had a little bit. Yeah, I've had it.
Did you do a brisket sandwich, or did you just eat it straight up? You do any?
You know what I did that actually was really good? I went back and I try not to microwave too much stuff because a brisket is just going to dry it out anyway. So I went back and air fried it a little bit on low, and it brought all that tallow back out and fatty, and put a little barbecue on it. I did make a sandwich one time. Then I just made a plate of barbecue brisket, man. Little natural barbecue sauce, just 4 ingredient sauce, and dude, it was killer. So I would do another one sometime soon. I actually looked on Amazon at some of the electric smokers. Man, the only thing with that one, like I said, it was such babysitting all day and getting the temperature right. I would love something where, if I'm going to keep doing it, haven't done a lot of them, but I love something that can just maintain the temperature for me so I don't have to deal with that the whole time. That said, man, I appreciate the kind words. The brisket was good, and we'll do another one soon.
How long did it take you to do all that?
God, I woke up at 6:30 Saturday morning. I went out there had my coffee. So I went out there probably 6:45. I had everything ready. I set it up the night before, so all I had to do was...
So you prepped it the night before, though?
Yeah, the brisket I actually prepped Thursday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, just because Friday we had plans, and so Thursday night I trimmed it, cut the fat off of it, like the extra fat and the little pieces, try to square it up, put the seasoning on, and they say do that. I mean, my understanding was you want to do it maybe a day before, and even up to 2 days before, where you let it in the fridge and it kind of just takes in those seasonings, the salt, and it dries out a little bit, so it'll make that crust on there. So did that on Thursday. It didn't take too long to do that. Then Saturday, man, I had the fire stuff ready. I went out there, just got it lit, watched the temperature, and once it hit the temp, put it on there. Only thing that started sucking me in is, you got to check that bastard every 30 minutes, hour. That if that thing goes out, it loses heat quick, and if you get it too hot, I mean, it'll be up to 500 degrees fast. So, it was cool, man. It was worth it. It was fun. Um, like I said, I would probably get an electric one in the future, or something that can manage it, a Traeger or something that can do it on its own, because that's the shitty part, man. You got to get up early. Well, say there's a 2:30 game and you want a brisket for the homies, 2:30. They're not. That's if you got to do a 12-hour burn on that, man. My ass ain't getting up at 2:30 in the morning for the homies eating a brisket sandwich. I love y'all homies, but that ain't happening.
That's early, man.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I've heard of people doing half one day and half the other, but apparently it doesn't taste the same. I mean, you could try to bust it out at 4, which I wouldn't have a problem with that. If you had it ready and it's something to plug in, take it out on the deck, and it's just a plug-in. Go out there at 4, get up, put it on there, set it and forget it. Come out there at 10 and it's ready to go, or get wrapped. I'd do something like that. But yeah, this one you got to babysit. What it do, yeah.
Yo.
Where you headed this week, Grant Mills? Anywhere exciting?
I'm supposed to go out to Selma, Montgomery tomorrow, but I just don't feel like I'm probably going to try to switch it to somewhere else.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Don't do it.
And I'm local the next day, and then the next day, I forgot. I don't know, got it late or whatever. Whatever. What about you, man? Just at the house doing stuff?
At the house doing my thing. Nothing too much this week. I didn't even hardly do too much today. I did the bare minimum today, man. I wasn't feeling it. Sometimes you're not. I'll pay for it tomorrow and have extra work to do, I'm sure, to catch up on not doing too much today. That's the blessing and the curse. I needed to do some stuff around the house, so got a lot of that done, and I'm already ready to retire, man.
Man, did they have those mouse trackers on you, or like, how do they monitor what the fuck you be doing?
They don't, man. I mean, you have enough work. I mean, our managers are in our files and stuff, and I mean, as long as you're doing, I mean, we're getting 2-3 new files a day. So if you're getting backed up, I'll put it like this. My understanding, because they talked about it at a recent meeting, they're concerned when you have basically 45 plus files pending, meaning you've got that many that are open that haven't been closed that you haven't completed yet. We only have a handful of people at that, and that's not good. One guy's doing really, really poorly. For me, man, I think I'm at 19, so I'm not even close to them being a concern. So they monitor that. They don't do mouse trackers, things like that.
True that.
I know. I know one of our homies. I think one of their wives got in trouble for trying to get a jiggler, and they put it on the the mouse, and the work caught it. They got in trouble for that.
I've seen those. How can they catch that?
Well, the one that they had was like one of the ones that you plug into like a USB port. Like, I guess it like you plug it into you get a mouse maybe that's for that or something. So, but yeah, I saw the jigglers that are just like on your, like a plate that spins or something. You know what I'm talking about? That moves the mouse for you. Mm-hmm. Funny secret though, I've actually heard you can get a old watch. With the you can get them cheap, $5 probably at a thrift store or Walmart, that actually has the minute hand on it, or the second hand that moves. And if you're walking away and you don't want your computer to go, just put the laser on top of that watch, and that'll keep it moving for you. Cheap jiggler. You don't have to don't put a USB into your company computer where they can see something's been installed on there to
Yeah. You'd have to. Damn, that's stupid. It seems like you would just have like you said, it would just be a plate with a power to it that would just move it without you having to plug into the computer. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like I'm both ways on that. I guess it depends on the job. Like my job, they can see what you're doing by the files you're getting closed. I mean, and I think, and I've always heard they give us enough. The company I work for, most of us have done this a long time. They're not anybody that's brand new or training. They don't really hire trainees. I mean, you've done this job before and you've done it probably for at least a long time. So they don't babysit or monitor you, man. I mean, um, any company is going to see if you're doing your shit, and the way they do it, your manager goes through your files, make sure you're closing enough at the rate they need you to close them. And if you do that, man, I mean, they're not watching you too much. And I've even told my manager before, and he's cool with that. If I got to go somewhere or if I have an appointment, like say 12 to 2, dentist or doctor, man, he said, just go. Just come back and do your shit later. You don't have to tell them that you're away from the desk. We got a phone so people can call us. So I like that, man. I do like that kind of autonomy that you have. I couldn't sit in some office with somebody telling me, oh, your mouse hasn't moved in an hour. Are you on your phone? If all my shit's done. So who knows?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, I'm going to try some of those. I'm going to do some waffle burgers, man. And then, I've been trying to think about getting breakfast going here lately. So that maybe that'll be a little bit earlier. I can just do a couple of egg waffles and maybe like some beef bacon or something simple, Only thing, sometimes when I start eating in the morning, man, it gets my shit going. I'm super deathly hungry, and which I'm not really fond of, but I can still tough it out, dude. Sometimes I don't even eat till 5 or 6. I don't, but not eating the whole day, so it doesn't really matter. I figure if you get that in the morning or 2 in the evening, kind of would like to do in the morning, but then also there's other issues like I don't want to have to be taking a shit up in Walmart. It's not optimal. So yeah, that. But yeah, who the hell doesn't like breakfast food? I think it's good, but I don't think it's as important as people made it out to being back in the day. Oh, you gotta have breakfast when you. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't really think so.
I
don't think that.
No,
so.
I would rather have I was never a huge eater. It's always been strange. I've always eaten pretty light for, I guess being not bigger, but taller. And I just never had a huge appetite. And a lot of it, man, I think is drinking a ton of water, which I've always done that even as a kid. And I've always heard that too. Like thirst and hunger can be mistaken for the same thing at times. So sometimes if you're really hungry, but you've eaten, it's really you're just thirsty. Go drink a cup of water and see if that alleviates that hunger. But I'm with you. I like breakfast food, but I don't always wake up hungry. But I try, and I feel like I perform better because I work out later in the afternoon or the evening. If I go ahead and get my heavy meal in the day, and that's usually breakfast, lighten it up by lunch, work out, and then I'll eat dinner afterwards. But yeah, I feel like it has time to digest, time to move, time to give me that energy, and then later I can just chill. Man, eating a heavy meal. We went out Friday to Bellini's. Have you ever been to Bellini's? Did I ask you that?
I have not been there.
It's good, man. I love it. I like some Italian food, and we had a great dinner. Really, really fun, fun night. But we had like a coffee dessert too, and like dessert and pasta, man. But you're eating it,
God.
8:30 at night, man. Going to bed that night was like, whew, like stuffed.
Yeah, I can't eat Italian. There's nothing I can eat Italian anymore. It's all fucking pasta and like red sauce. And, oh god,
it's heavy, man. Red sauce is one of those things that I actually like, but it's even
acidic.
Man, yeah. Me and Big Mustard had that conversation. It's like pizza now, man. I much prefer like a like a really thinner crust with light sauce on it. Just because I do not like getting a ton of red sauce, and it makes my stomach hurt and shit. Crazy how that happens as you get older.
You didn't ever eat a Baker's pizza back in the day, did you?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Well, they did their pizza different, so there wasn't any tomato sauce, and they put their toppings like inside of the cheese.
Huh.
Yeah, it was the only place I've ever seen done that. It was good. It was like a square pizza and Bakers, and I don't even know if they're around anymore, but they did it different. It was pretty good.
I think
But I
Pizza.
think it was one of those local places. You know,
I
I don't even know if it's around anymore, but it was popular back in the day.
wouldn't mind creeping on something like that, man. They I think Pizza Hut had some like little fad for a while, like an upside down pizza or something, and they baked the toppings into under the cheese or something. I like pizza, man, but I mean, it's like we talked about. Like, I mean, if you're bread,
I can't eat it anymore. I've bought a couple of those insanely expensive carnivore pizzas. They were all right. But I mean, you can kind of make it yourself, you know, if you want to. And I might fuck around with that, but I really want to kind of see about the carnivore bread and the ice cream first before
I would, man. I mean, you can.
start getting the pizza.
I'm a huge fan of carnivore diet. I would say this, man. I think the base of my diet is carnivore because I try to have like at least some type of meat or some type of protein at every meal, like eggs, usually chicken in the morning, some light chicken, stuff like that. But I try to eat that. I mean, people try not to hit not try not to, but people don't hit their protein numbers enough. I think that's a big thing. You know, people are like, if somebody, especially if you're exercising, really dial in and try to figure out how much protein you have, I guarantee 90% of people are way under that. You know, they're hitting the other numbers. So I think carnivore really helps that out. You're getting protein as your main macro, less carbs, and a little more fats. Which, to me, you can swap fats and carbs up. Again, I feel a little better if I have a carb day on a day I'm expending a lot of energy, but I kind of lower it on days I know I'm just gonna be chilling and shit.
Hell yeah!
It's how you do it, my friend. How you do it?
All right. Well, it's getting to be about that time, folks, for us to shut her down. Gonna cut this and crank her on up. Man, oh, you guys enjoy the show out there, and oh man, another week rolling up on us here. It looks like it's gonna cool off a little bit, and hopefully you'll have a great week and weekend, everybody. Jay Wiggy, before we get out of here, got any last thoughts or final things to say for tonight?
Yeah, you know what? Always something, man. Happy football week 1 for college to all you football fans, football lovers, everybody out there. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving, it's not for you.
Go! True day. Whisk Creaky.
Hey, y'all. I'm glad for college football and Florida players.
Cool. All right, guys, check out the old episodes. Hit the follow, subscribe every Monday night, 9:30 in the Dirty. Join us. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Y'all guys have a great week and weekend out there. Be positive. We love you all. We'll see you next week, 9:30. Holler.